All right, man, we back. Mercy Sportscastr. Let's talk about it. About Dan Campbell giving his preferences for a quarterback. I would have did the video yesterday, but I don't know. I went downstairs and I was tired, so chop it up this morning. Appreciate everybody. I know everybody like, he got the Tampa hat on. He got the Tampa hat on. That's just something I threw on this morning because Mason chewed up my lion hat, so I got another lion hat. I got a couple other lion hats. I just didn't pull them out this morning. Chewed my shit up though, man. So I don't even want to pull them out. That was my newest hat too. He chewed up, so I probably try to find another one. But you know, basically his thing was this. All right, his thing was this. He viewed the intangibles more than the tangibles, but one thing that caught everybody's eye was like he preferred mobile quarterback. Jared Goff ain't that. In today's game, you either need to be able to manipulate the pocket and move in the pocket like Drew Brees or Phillip Rivers, or you need to be mobile. And I think Detroit preference is a mobile quarterback because that's gonna get the run game cranking. And we ain't had a run game forever. Even if you want to say, oh, Reggie Bush ran for 1,000 yards. To me, it didn't seem like 1,000 because him and Joyke Bell jog on the back half. You know, you get beat up playing through the season, and they start fumbling and shit, and it happens. You know, shoot, you play football, man. Shit, everything be hurting, especially as you get older. But you know, and address the elephant in the room. Goff ain't a mobile quarterback. So does that get your mind going that they might take a quarterback this year? They can take a quarterback this year and next year. You know, oh, that doesn't work. How does that work? I mean, you don't have to pay the quarterback much. Now, if you were drafting guys a year, Stafford came out and Sam Bradford came out, then you can't do that. They getting better, they was getting more money than everybody else was getting. Other quarterbacks was getting damn near. And the NFL cut that out. They took the players, veteran players was complaining about it. And you know, basically they were supposed to take that draft money and give it to the veterans, and they took it and pocketed it. So people wonder with that. So NFL players complain about rookies getting paid too much and nobody get paid. That's just, you know, typical crap in the barrel crap. But I mean, you got mobile quarterbacks up in every quarterback that's probably gonna go in the first round. It's the first 2 rounds. Well, at least it's trash. I think Ellinger, he declared, trash declared, I believe they were telling me. Lance, Lawrence, Wilson, Fields, all them motherfuckers mobile. You know, but he said he want a strong arm quarterback, but he said basically that ain't gonna be a hard preference because he want a quarterback that's gonna make smart decisions, be accurate. And you know, when you go into Green Bay and you go into Soldier Field, you do need a quarterback that can cut it in the cold, cut it through the wind. That's important, but being a mobile quarterback, like damn near every quarterback in the league got a mobile quarterback. You know, you look at or got it on the roster. You look at the division, you know, Trubisky, Aaron Rodgers. You look down the division, Teddy's still kind of, mobile. Who else you got in that division? Obviously, Tom and Drew, they old school quarterbacks. Man, I forget one that's New Orleans, Tampa, Carolina, Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta ain't got one. They could be drafting Wilson. That's what everybody thinking. They drafting Wilson. Who else you got in there? Carson Wentz, Daniel Jones, Jalen Hurts. Heineke seemed to be kind of mobile. I mean, you go down, every quarterback except for Stafford in the NFC East is mobile. I mean, NFC West. I mean, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo ain't. Oh man, I'm gonna talk about that on my other channel. Check out the channel, Goodfellas Sports TV. They trying to trade Jimmy Garoppolo to the Vikings for Kirk Cousins. What's that Spider-Man meme when they point at each other? You know, but most of the league is, you know, Lamar, Baker, Burrows, Tannehill, Watson, Lawrence is gonna be in that division. Every quarterback damn near mobile now, but you want to get the right guy. And I see what he's saying. You want a guy to cut it. You want the perfect quarterback, footwork, good accuracy. But he not willing to he not refusing to compromise on the quarterback. He want the right guy. He said he want the guy that's gonna be able to pronunciate the plays in the huddle. That's gonna be a leader of men, and that's kind of what Stafford wasn't. And I'll talk about that later. He wasn't a leader. And the Lions at one point had 3 superstars that was leaders by example. Sue, Calvin, and Matt Stafford. They didn't have a Ray Lewis, an emotional leader, or rah-rah. You need that. And that's where, those players that had a little bit of trouble in their career come in. They're usually those good leaders. But, I mean, we all want a quarterback, in the NFL, as fans, that Dan Campbell subscribed. He really subscribed like Trevor Lawrence. I take them 2 picks to pick this year. That third I got this year, and try to move up to get Lawrence. That's what I would try to do. But, I don't think the Jaguars coming off that pick, which they shouldn't. But, I like what he want in the quarterback. I think leadership qualities, arm strength, accuracy is the most important things. In this league, you don't really have to be mobile. If you can manipulate the pocket and, you could be accurate and, have your feet set and your shoulders and all your mechanics down packed. But, he describing what he wanted in the quarterback. And what's so crazy about it, it ain't nothing what Jared Goff is. Goff got a good arm, but it ain't better than Stafford arm. Goff ain't mobile. They say he like Nick Foles, 2 left feet. Is he a leader? I don't think he was a leader. Everything he described in a quarterback is not that Jared Goff is not. And if you Jared Goff, that should worry you that, you might not be here long. But then again, maybe you work hard this offseason and he can become better. But they really gonna have to draw offense on what he do well. And I think that's the number 1 priority this year. Like I said yesterday, it's putting everything in place for him to be successful. If that's a strong right tackle that can run block, do that. If it's, receiver high, do it. If it's them getting him another back like Harris from Najee Harris from Alabama or Sermon from Ohio State, do it. They got to do everything to make him successful. And if he ain't successful and you done everything right and he can't get you there, then you just, basically keeping the spot hot for the next quarterback. But that's their priority. Everybody talking about the defense. Defense ain't this. They got playmakers over there. Their biggest thing was lack of imagination and creativity by the last regime, and also interior lineman. They fill that interior lineman position and find them a linebacker. I think the defense and Aaron Glenn get a little bit creative. I think the defense would be a lot better because you got players. You got Julian Okoro coming in. Maybe bring back Romeo. Got Flowers is probably going to be here. Maybe not. You plug a couple guys, interior linemen in there, and you just go. But when you look at everything that he described in the quarterback, it ain't Jared Goff. So, some of these guys in the draft, I like Justin Fields. Ohio State quarterback is good. What other Ohio State quarterback was projected to go this high? Besides Joe Burrows. What other Ohio State quarterback was supposed to go this high? Not Troy Smith, not Braxton Miller, not Dwayne Haskins, not Cardale Jones. None of them. So when the last time they had a blue chip quarterback, and then really that's kind of like, that was a transfer from Georgia. That's Ryan Day doing. Because you can't put Urban Meyer's shortcomings on Ryan Day. And would it surprise me if Urban Meyer took Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence? Yeah, that would surprise me. That would just suggest that he being more of a homer guy. Or he might think Fields better than, and Fields and Lawrence been competing all through their lifetime. And most people think Justin Fields is just as incredible as Lance. So would you want to pass up on a guy that's like right there, or just some people's opinion slightly under Trevor Lawrence? No. You can cut Chase Daniels, you can ride with Justin Fields, and then you don't even got to have Fields active. That might be disrespectful to him. We can just work with him, whatever you need to work on, footwork, arm placement, shoulder placement. It just be a year. And if Jared Goff is what you think he is, he come out there, ball so hard. He can ball so hard university. Then you can flip Justin Fields, showcase him in preseason. You can flip him. But he subscribed a quarterback like Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and then you got Sam Ehlinger and Trash. But my personal preference is to wait till next year. If you don't want to take Justin Fields or Trey Lance. I mean, Trey Lance is a perfect quarterback for Jared to sit behind Jared Goff. Only being he playing one game last year. But I like the Florida quarterback next year. I said I like Joe Milton. We was hoping that Joe Milton had a great year this year. That didn't happen. But I think Emory Jones Florida gonna be that guy. And don't be surprised if he don't go high next year. I think he was like a five-star guy out of Georgia. So I like Emory Jones a lot. He was better than Trask. But obviously they not gonna, knock an upperclassman out for Emory Jones. Especially not a black for a white guy. They put him to Chipotle. Oh shit. I ain't got to go millions and millions of miles for a Chipotle sandwich if you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock was crazy. I just love The Rock and Stone Cold. A lot of you niggas young. We had excellent wrestling games back in the day. NWO versus WCW on 64. Attitude era was wild as hell. We had Attitude. When SmackDown came out, that changed the game. Man, that changed the game, man. SmackDown came out. We thought WWF Attitude was as good as it was gonna get. Ain't nothing gonna be better than Attitude. Shit. But yeah, man, I like what Dan Campbell was. I keep calling this nigga Dan Quinn. I don't know why. I like Dan Campbell, where he coming from, man. And he out here describing the perfect quarterback. Ooh, it's so clear over here, man. Ooh. But yeah, man, but it don't describe Jared Goff. I don't think Jared Goff was the leader over there with the Rams neither. So I don't think so, man. I gotta see about putting my doggy in a pet hotel. I don't know, I might hire somebody. One of the waggers, they keep your door open. I don't want to leave him at the house. I don't even know where I'm going. I thought, oh, there we go. I'm in the wrong lane. Jesus. Wrong lane. But yeah, I'll be out of town. So hopefully I'll be able to, I gotta drive far as hell. Hopefully I'll be able to chop it up content up tomorrow for y'all to have Thursday. So I can, as I'm, riding and taking the piss, I can upload content. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have I'm trying to do as much content as I can for this channel, my other channel. If you haven't checked it out, Goodfellas Sports TV, so you guys can have something to watch through the day. So I always try to make sure if my day hectic, I always try to make sure I throw content out of it. People, how you produce so many videos? A lot of times it's just prep, and people don't believe at times. And real talk, this is just real talk. At times, I done had videos that I just never been able to use, and I just delete them. If it's by accident, sometimes it's by design. I had a Jerry Goff video before they traded for Goff that I should have put up earlier in the day, and I didn't, which is being lazy. Couldn't use it. So I had videos that I couldn't use. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Faster to reach me is Twitter than Facebook than Instagram. All those links there. Want to make a donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support.